just thanking first and foremost, the hard work of these 8th graders that have really persevered through some difficult times certainly over the last year and a half, and in many years prior to that. So we feel very lucky to have them as part of our community and to be here to celebrate them today as they start the next chapter in their educational journey. I also would like to thank and welcome our leaders, Dr. Dumais, Mr. LaBelle, and Dr. McGrath for their leadership this year, keeping us safe, keeping us in school, and keeping the school open. So we're very grateful for all of your ongoing support. I also am always very grateful for the staff of TDP. This year I'm specifically grateful and proud of the hard work and flexibility and the many changes and things that they have done to keep everybody learning, keeping everybody safe, and staying connected in very difficult times. Thank you to the families, and some of who are here, some of who I imagine are watching online, for your ongoing support and flexibility. We're here one day, we're out another, and just being able to adjust your schedules and keep your children safe to help keep our community safe was really, everybody has gone above and beyond. So again, thank you. I also just want to say that, this year there's been so many changes, but the one thing that's been constant is just the joy that these kids bring us each day. And so, thank you for being yourselves and for always giving us something to be happy about and celebrate, specifically today. We also always celebrate big and small things, so this is one of the big things. Keep that in mind. So while we're celebrating today, we just keep a little reminder to stay in your assigned seat. If you need to move around to take pictures when your child comes up here, you may do so. And once you leave the graduation, you're welcome to take maskless photos outside. But while you're here, please keep your mask on. Things you never thought you'd have to say. So first, I would like to introduce Dr. Dumais to address our graduates.
Congratulations. Thank you very much for having me today. I'm always happy to be part of this type of event. I think that transitions are wonderful opportunities, not just for students, but for everybody who's here. And so, two amazing things happen when there are transitions like this. I think it's an opportunity for students to take a look around and see who has helped them over the year. Because there's no way that we do anything really entirely alone in this world. And in a year like this, you can look to your teachers and your families and know that as hard as it may have been, they were beside you the entire time, making sure that you were as successful as you could be this year. So please, after the event, I hope a big thanks goes from you to your teachers and your families. The second important part about transitions like this is that it's an opportunity to make a change in your life moving forward. Every transition, whether it's a school year or whether it's going from 8th grade to 9th grade or getting a new job or whatever it happens to be, it's a wonderful time to examine. And this year, I think, makes it better than most. I know it was a hard year, but a real important skill as a young person is to find the silver lining in what happens. And so the silver lining that I hope that you find going into next year is to hold us accountable for creating a great experience for you. Because every time a year or two ago that you heard that we might not be able to do something a certain way, or that there might be a rule that keeps you from learning the way you want to learn, I think that your teachers and this organization responded in a way that helped you understand that maybe we need to look at the rules differently. So this is a great opportunity moving forward to look at how you learn and what school means to you differently, and raise expectations for us. So congratulations to everybody. Thanks so much for having me.
we've gotten good at this year, like sanitizing, contact tracing, mask. Every graduation, we spend a little time acknowledging some of the graduates that might stand out from the group. And so next I'd like to introduce Mr. Katz and Mr. Connor, the program administrators for our two campuses, who have some awards to present to two of our graduates.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Wilson. And, we want to recognize all the students for all their accomplishments, but there's a couple that we'd like to give special recognition to for all of their efforts. And as Dr. Dumais and Mrs. Wilson indicated, it does. It takes a village, and all of you have worked so hard to get to the point where you are today, and we are all so proud of you. But I would like to give some special recognition. So, Angelo Heredia, I would like you to come out front. You're going to be the TDP recipient of the Academic Effort Award. During your time here at TDP, Angelo, you've demonstrated an ability to consistently follow academic directions, complete assignments in a timely manner, and demonstrate your thinking process with academic and non-academic activities. Angelo, you have our sincere congratulations for receiving this tremendous award. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, everyone. Again, I'd like to welcome everyone to the 8th grade graduation and thank everyone for attending. The next award that we have is for Mashira Williams. I'd like to bring him to the front right now. During this academic school year, Mashira has demonstrated the ability to complete academics remotely and had near perfect attendance from the start of the year to the beginning. He's worked very diligently and hard throughout the year academically to get to this point, and we'd like to give Mashira Williams the Academic Excellence Award.
Congratulations to Angela and Mashira. We're very proud of you. Next, we'd like to introduce Dr. McGrath to address our graduates.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it today. And we're so lucky that we have you here. I really struggled to find words to address the group today. I really was having a hard time coming up with a theme. And the song from Rent came to mind and asked the question, how do you measure a year? So do we measure the year in Google Classroom? Do we measure it in cohorts, mask use? Do we measure it in wipes and hand sanitizers? We don't want to measure the year that way, do we? We want to measure it in terms of the love and support of your families. We want to measure it in terms of your own academic and emotional growth, your intellectual curiosity, and how far you've come. And I can say that each and every one of you has grown tremendously this year, and we're very, very proud of you. We're proud of the accomplishments, and we are proud of how ready you are for 9th grade. So I'm going to keep my remarks brief and just say to the graduates, have a safe summer, and please, we can't wait to see you again as 9th graders. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, now it is time to honor our graduates, and we're going to start with our Oakview campus. So I'm going to invite Mr. Connor and our graduates from Oakview to line up, and invite Mr. Connor up to introduce the teachers and our graduates.
Thank you again, Mrs. Wilson. I just want to give our graduates an opportunity to kind of make their way to the stage in these socially distancing times. The first
class of eighth grade graduates I'd like to bring to the podium Charlotte Adenofi's class. Following her in will be Mashira Williams in person, and Jeremiah Mansfield, who will be watching virtually as well.
Hello, everybody. Having a Williams brother prior to this year, I was beyond thrilled to have another in my classroom. After a disappointing year of not being able to have him in 7th grade, it was worth the wait. Adding humor, kindness, patience, and understanding to our room, Mashara was a fantastic student to have virtually this year. He was always polite, determined, and worked on expressing his needs with us, as well as how to search for alternatives for himself. I know Mashara will continue to be a bright spot in his high school classroom. Congratulations, Mashara. Share some brief words about Jeremiah Mansfield, who's watching online. He cannot be with us today, but was another wonderful part of my classroom. Always determined and hardworking, Jeremiah never missed a virtual session or faltered in his perseverance to complete his work. Adding humor throughout the day, Jeremiah has done a great job working on accepting our feedback and building his communication skills with peers and staff. Jeremiah was a wonderful visitor to have from Lindeman this year, and I know he will excel in high school. Congratulations, Jeremiah.
Thank you, Charlotte, for that. The next class I'd like to bring is Lauren Peterson's class, and the graduates today are Kervin Soto and Daniel Arvino.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to congratulate you for your great job in accomplishing this 8th grade year. I know you have the potential to become a successful person in whatever it is that you choose, especially purchasing that BMW or going to that trip to Tokyo that you would so rather. I've seen your passion and talent for soccer and your growth to love math. I love the moments when you would say, Ms. Peterson, I think I finally get math. This feels good. I hope you take that good feeling with you wherever you go in your high school career. To quote your favorite person, John Cena, he says, the only obstacle that can slow you down is not believing in yourself. Be yourself because you really are the perfect example of you. So keep your head held high, focus on yourself, and put your best effort forward. It's always your choice. Congratulations, Danny. Way to level up. Kervin, congratulations on graduating 8th grade. Your vivacious personality and humor has gotten us through a crazy year. I can truly say that I've never had a student make me laugh the way that you do. Through your crazy handshakes, outrageous dances, and silly jokes, they really kept everyone cheerful. I've watched you become passionate about animals and ways to save them and the earth. I've watched you become to discover what you're truly passionate about, food. But in all seriousness, it seems the career in culinary arts would suit you quite well. Most of all, I hope you take that light-hearted, humorous spirit wherever you go. So no matter what, remember that you are braver, stronger, and smarter than you think, and it's always your choice. Congratulations, Kervin.
And Mr. Katz will introduce the teachers.
Thank you, Mrs. Wilson. So again, we appreciate all of our students' efforts this year, and particularly this 8th grade TDP 40 class. 3 of our 4 graduates are in attendance today. 1 will be joining us virtually, so we will make sure to acknowledge them. We're going to start off with a Dev Comprehense class, and Katie Clement will be coming by to introduce Rongo Leonard. So congratulations, Rongo.
two students in the Bulkley Pombriant homeroom this afternoon. First, Rongo, or Rongito, as they are fondly known. You stuck with us at the Lindemann campus from pre to almost post-COVID, and what a ride it's been. You have left a forever mark of kindness and love on our middle school. We are so proud of the hard work, both academic and personal, that we witnessed from you and with you over these last 2 years. The high school is ready for you. Congratulations, Rondo. And while unable to be with us today, we would also like to acknowledge and congratulate the second 8th grade student in our homeroom, Kat. You jumped into our class in a wild February and hit the ground running. Keep being a curious learner and a kind human. We look forward to your high school successes. Congratulations, Kat.
Thank you, Ms. Fulman. And last but not least, Megan Gorman will come out with her 2 8th grade graduates, Angelo Heredia and Devin McFadden.
Thank you. First up, I have Angelo. Angelo joined us 9 days before we went virtual last year and jumped right in. He's always up for a challenge, whether trying a more difficult level on Guitar Hero, or just trying to stump me with some sort of question about something or other, whether it's related to science or not. Angelo has boundless creativity and thoughtfulness that has helped him succeed and always add fun to our classroom. We'll miss you and your trendy phrases and your infectious laugh. And according to my calculations, you finished middle school. Congratulations, we are so proud of you. All right, I have had the honor of being Devin's teacher for the last 2 years. Devin has worked very hard to improve in school over the last 2 years, from thought-provoking reading discussions to creative problem-solving in math. He has utilized his strengths and improved in his areas of need. We'll miss your big words that you casually throw around in conversation like it's nothing, and your vast knowledge of cars. And as Devin would say, listen. Congratulations, we are so proud of you.
Thank you, our 8th grade graduates from our Lindemann campus. Next in TDP, we have a tradition of ending most of our graduation ceremonies with a slideshow. So for some, this take you back a few years, and you might need to wipe a tear or two. So we'll just need 1 second to get it up online, and then we'll be ready to go. as educators and parents, we are handing over you some of the reins of your life journey. And for the next 4 years in your life, it will have ups and downs, but they'll be just that. Happy moments will come and happy moments will go, as will the difficult ones. I encourage you to use the supports you have around you and help find you more moments of joy and contentment than the difficult moments. As quoted in our program today, Oprah says, "Your life's journey is about learning to become more of who you are and fulfilling the highest, truest expression of yourself as a human being. May your journey be filled with kindness you both give and receive. Today is for celebration, and tomorrow starts the next chapter of your life. Let kindness guide your way." Thank you to everyone for your patience this year. Please join me in one last round of applause for our 8th grade graduates. Thank you all and have a good weekend. We're just going to have our graduates and staff exit first, and then the families can follow that. And again, you can take maskless photos. Thank you.